Welcome to the English-Chinese bilingual program on the Attention television channel of the Nam Province. On April 3rd, Prime Minister Phạm Minh chairs a government standing committee meeting with ministries and sectors to assess the situation and discuss solutions following the United States announcement of countervailing duties on goods from several countries, including Vietnam. The Prime Minister emphasized that the GDP growth target of at least 8% in 2025 remains unchanged. Prime Minister Phạm Minh has called on ministries and sectors to remain calm and composed and develop proactive, flexible, timely and effective responses to all developments. This is to overcome difficulties, obstacles and external shocks. Along with directing several overall measures, the Prime Minister has ordered the immediate establishment of a rapid response team led by Deputy Prime Minister Bùi Hành Sơn. He has also tasked Deputy Prime Minister Hồ Đức Phước with organizing hearings on businesses, including major exporters. Prime Minister Phạm Minh emphasized that this is also an opportunity to demonstrate the nation's resilience and strength and to restructure the economy towards rapid but sustainable development. Since late last year, the sharp rise in input material costs has posed significant challenges for businesses. In response, many companies are proactively implementing measures to mitigate the impact of the increases. For many businesses investing in high-tech, the lack of domestic raw material supply has eroded their competitive edge. In the short term, numerous companies within the Supporting Industries Association have joined forces to stabilize prices. To secure the supply proactively, economic experts suggest the need for policies that foster domestic supply chains. Prime Minister Phạm Minh has tasked the Ministry of Industry and Trade with researching, developing, and proposing to the government that draft law on key industrial product manufacturing be included in 2025 Law and Order and Development Program for submission to the National Assembly. On April 3rd, Vice Chairman of the Đồng Nai Provincial People's Committee, Hồ Văn Hà, chaired a working session with relevant units to review the implementation progress of Component Project 1 under the Biên Hòa Vũng Tàu Expressway Phase 1 and Component Project 3, the construction of the Ring Road No. 3 section passing through Đồng Nai Province. Here's the update from the Đồng Nai Construction Department meeting about the Biên Hòa Vũng Tàu Expressway project. At the meeting, the Đồng Nai Construction Department reported that roughly 34 construction teams with over 400 workers are currently active on the first phase of the Biên Hòa Vũng Tàu Expressway. To keep things on track as directed by the Prime Minister and Đồng Nai leaders, contractors need to be proactively secure sources of soil and rock materials. They also need to continue increasing workship to speed up progress and ensure continuous construction. This is crucial to meet the goals of completing the main routes in 2025 as promised. At the meeting, Deputy Chairman of the Đồng Nai Provincial People's Committee, Hồ Văn Hà, emphasized that the responsibility of relevant units needs to be reviewed for areas where plan has been handed over but constructions haven't started yet. Yesterday, April 3rd, Vietnam's Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development teamed up with the Agriculture Planning and Design Institute and Forest Trains to kick off a training sessions. The focus is on boosting capacity to comply with the European Union Deforestation Regulation, also known as EUDR. Over 2 days, experts share details about the EUDR with officials from management agencies, small and medium-sized enterprises, cooperatives, and various players in the production value chain. They also discussed the roles and responsibilities of relevant bodies and organizations in implementing solutions to meet these standards. The EUER, which took effect on December 30, 2024, set strict requirements for traceability and accountability across the supply chains of products linked to deforestation. In Vietnam, key export sectors like coffee, timber, and rubber will be significantly affected by this regulation. On April 3rd, the Dong Nai Nature and Culture Reserve held wildfire prevention and control drill for the 2024 to 2025 dry season. More than 100 people took part in the exercise. The drill aimed to improve command and operational capacities, as well as encourage broader public involvement in forest fire prevention and fighting efforts. The simulated scenario for exercise involved a large fire erupting in Lot 3, Section 9, Sub-Area 66, within the Sui Kap Ranger Station area. Strong winds were present, causing the flames to spread to nearby areas. The fires were completely extinguished in just over an hour. Mr. Ho Van Ti, local resident, says, "As a resident, I participated in the drill so that if an incident happens in the future, I will know how to provide quick support." Ms. Do Hee Quang, local resident, stated, "Living close to the forest, I think it's important to take part in fire prevention and control drills like clearing and burning fire breaks." The drill helped raise awareness and responsibility among officers, the public and forest owners, especially residents living near the forest. It highlighted the importance of forests and damage caused by the wildfires. Mr. Chung Din Hung says the biggest success is designing an organizational system to prepare for potential forest fires. Moving forward, staff at the nature reserve will gradually coordinate with forces from agencies and units in adjacent areas on forest fire prevention and control efforts. This aims to minimize the number of fires and damage they cause.